Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
Ours not to question.
Been a while, hasn't it?
I try not to talk about them, you know, but sometimes I just can't help it.
I got your medals.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into the sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power
Oh,
cell.
but there's a big one.
I guess I'm ready to
we
cross
don't
the bridge.
mention, isn't there?
Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks. A safe. I suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here.
But they didn't have to, did they? We brought them all to the station.
I lied for you today at 4:15.
Shh. That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Shh. Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle.
Mrs. Boyle came here?
Her face was all red, and her voice was like Mum when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry because you were up in a tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again, so I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
Where does the fog come from? That's the answer to everything, I bet. They have possible wings to you about their teeth. Oh, so frightfully sharp. Stare at you.
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
Welcome to the bloody garden district.
What a waste of time. It could be worse, I think.
I try not to talk about the... you know. But sometimes I can't help it.
How are you holding up?
You'd be amazed what people throw into the bins.
At least we have our memories, right?
I've seen an apple go rotten in my hand.
Is this what we've come to? I'm getting old. Oh, God. That smells awful in here.
My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I sing in opera if they give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing in opera if they'd give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I his star. Then come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once.
Pace yourself, Arthur. Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance. Except for the night, we would never know the stars. I feel awful. I need a Nexamide, or failing that, some tea to make me throw up. I think this is the fountain Sally and I put the fish in. We were witty in those days. You'd have to be crazy to be sane in this world. Your move, Sandman. Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. How do you think I used to run 100 metres?
Of course, you can have your cake and then eat it too.
Hello.
Clothes make the
Where's
man,
the
don't they?
paradox?
Nobody likes a naked person.
I wonder if changelings were just what people used to call people like Percy. And here we are. Not quite as grand as it used to be. Of course, there hasn't been a train since the germs left. Still, the tracks go from here all the way to the bridge, and then across the river. And then all over Britain. I wonder if Prue made it this far. I wonder why Mr. Kite sent her to the Garden District at all. She could have just popped over the bridge from the station at Apple Hole.
What are we going to do if there isn't food?
Will you shut it? I'm trying not to blow myself up. Hey, look up your board bags, I'll piss in your corpses.
We're coming for you, you greedy bastard!
Go eat a banger, you leaky scunner! You're done hoarding all the bee meat!
Jesus Christ. I haven't been in here since.
Yeah.
This won't hurt a
It's
bit.
not help. You know, just made them take the kids. Instead of us bringing them here, singing London Bloody Bridge.
You shut the fuck up. We're here for food, not nostalgia. We should have brought another bomb.
We don't have another bomb, do we?
Has to be a way in. He gets in.
You're here. I'm
We're not a bloody bed and breakfast, are we? So get out!
Ah, that's how I get down. Right. Now I just have to find the tracks and walk on out of Wellington Wells.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I should have got on the train with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what you could have done.
I'd go with him.
And you are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
please,
You
no!
can't take care of yourself.
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told him they got my birthday wrong. Don't even know why I did. Should have just kept quiet and got on the train. Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. What the fuck do I do now?
Oh, look! It's a little lost lamb. Where's Bo Peep? Eating her curdsy way, I bet. That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet. Can we pound him now? Yep. They're not coming back.
It's time!
They're never coming back.
God! The Guardians!
We'll guard them.
The supper's over!
You're fiend meat. You're all fiend meat. Sure.
You can't just call it a victory! A victory's when you win!
You're fiend meat.
Don't eat the meat! Don't
Sleep. Dream. Down you go. Sorry.
Bloody hell. That's Ollie! Ollie!
Come for me, have you?
Ollie! I'm Arthur!
You won't get me! You won't get me, you bastards!
Ollie! No! It's Arthur!
Bloody murdering wastrels!
You gone mental!
I'll save you, Margaret!
I'm your old neighbour, Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone! They took him away!
Ollie, no! They
You're
didn't!
lying! You're a wastrel!
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you see that before? Oh my God, Artie. Little Artie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, laddie. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, they had my birthday wrong.
What?
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back. From the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him? Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
I have to find him.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
Not really. I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train station and the parade. And good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? When the... But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? No room at the inn for young Artie? No. You're right. You're always right. Sorry. Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh. Sorry to bother.
But Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse. If you help me, I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed?
Don't be a great girl's blouse! I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Shall I just show myself out then? Ollie? I don't actually know the way out, you know? That's Margaret. From school. Margaret... what's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
you feel?
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night. It's the fall, isn't it?
The books don't tell you about their teeth. Oh, right.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub. I think this is the fountain Sally and I put the fish in. We were witty in those days.
Mum, Dad. Oh, don't you worry, dearie. Everything will be all right from now on. You sit down and have a cup of tea. I'll just go and make your bed.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class?
I try not to talk about the kids. What we did to them. But sometimes I can't help it. He best didn't know what he was doing.
Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
Odd. Why are there cables coming out of that painting? Why does that book shine if it's powered by that switch in the other room? Let me see.
how I could come back here from any other hatch without anyone trying to kill me. Jesus. Oh my God.
Put that thing down!
At least there are flowers out here.
Sometimes you just have to eat rotten things. That's life, isn't it?
Are you all right?
Stay where I can see you. No one likes a lurker. Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, pulled on the hook. But, when they're in heat, you have to chain them up. And this one, they got loose. And as my hoot went chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts...
Just resting my feet.
And the coolie tries to stop him. And the elephant steps on him something horrible, mashes him right into the mud, and skin comes off his back like he was peeling a cream. So the seaboys come running up to this general. Only then he was a major, and say, "You must come shoot this elephant." So he gets his hunting rifle, makes it 505 gigs, and he goes down to the market. Only now the elephant isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves. It's calm as never mind. So, no cause to shoot it anymore. And by now the mood's come back and he's screaming and jabbering about, "Oh, please don't shoot my elephant." See, he's grown up with that elephant, it's alright. And he don't know how to do any other job except sit in that elephant and tell it to pick up a log and carry it over there. But the elephant's taken the life of a man, you see. A coolie, but a man. And the mood's crying and jabbering and coolie.
You can't go on it.
They said I could.
Well, of course the Germans said you could go on it. I'm saying you can't.
I've never been on a battleship.
But that's not the point. We hate the Germans, and that battleship is part of the reason the Germans are our lords and masters right now. Do you remember when they came over in all the little boats?
Do you mean in 1942 or in 1943?
Do you want people to spit on Mum when she goes to the market?
She doesn't go to the market since 1945.
Well, look, this is just one of those things. I can't explain every single detail of everything to you.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, yes, I am mad. I was mad, but now I'm not. Look, please don't go on the Bismarck. It will get you into trouble, which Means I'll then be in trouble.
Alright.
You won't go?
I couldn't go without you, anyway.
For once, that's a relief.
The General chambers around, voicing right through the elephant's tongue. It just goes out there. It just kneels down.
Well, the sun seems to be going down. So it's time for all the
And all the villagers are running to get their knives because it's free meat.
You don't want to be out at night, do you?
Unless a man would have trembled at the thought of shooting a criminal just calmly standing there eating things. He might have no fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Right, Ollie, let's see that map you made. Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
I'm not sure that actually was V-meat, if you know what I mean. Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much.
I'm just saying, we might need to recruit. What's that? Who goes there? Who's there? I think someone pinched him. I found a loose bullet down in the mud the other day. Do you think it could still be good? Who goes there? Who's there?
This won't take a minute.
What's that?
All right, here goes. Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
Have I shown you the picture of...
Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players
Who
are
goes
looking
there?
for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined,
Who's
please
there?
talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Who goes there? What's that?
Just, watching the day go by.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to tell... We're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts while I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
Attention all personnel, please remember to boil all water this week. There have been some issues with the pipes. You may want to take an extra joy or two as boiling may break it down.
Who goes there? Who's there?
Attention all personnel, tonight's movie will be Hellcats at Ramsgate.
Who goes there?
Stirring war movie.
What's
shows
that?
One of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Infiltrator! Who goes there?
I said the key was in General Bing's office.
Who's there?
Just resting my feet.
It is absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden should talk to Corporal Elstree at mess.
There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this. Well, alright, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Attention all personnel. personnel, there is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. Miss Hill.
See if I don't. Righto, sir. Day, sir. Nice to have all this.
Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players will be performing. Attention all personnel, if you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.